Hello everyone, welcome back to Triad Travelogues. I am Richard and I'm coming at you today from the outskirts of Shanghai, China. It is early morning on a Saturday and I really wanted to explore this abandoned commercial area. As you can see, there are all of these, they used to be storefronts along this road. This is the road that I live on. And I guess there used to be storefronts, and they have been abandoned, and it seems like they've been abandoned for quite some time. And I pass by this area all the time, and I've always wanted to go inside and take a look and see what's going on the inside. Now today, I figured I could come here early in the morning, and there might not be any people inside. I don't do a lot of urban exploration in Shanghai because I'm not particularly keen on getting caught and possibly arrested. Don't know what this sign says. Maybe it says no trespassing, keep out, but I'm gonna try and go inside, see what happens. Okay. Maybe lock this. Now this is the first time I've been inside of this area. I noticed there are a couple of cars outside. So that might mean that somebody or a couple of people are inside of here. I'm pretty sure that the only thing that would happen to me if I was caught trespassing is they would just usher me out. Pretty sure I wouldn't get arrested, but I guess we'll find out. Now, I'm really not sure what this place was. I'm guessing it was sort of a mixture of residential places and commercial places. Now you can see the commercial areas from the road, but a lot of these sort of storefronts that you'll see up and down a road like the one that this is on, is there will be, like on the bottom floor, there will be a store, a really small store. But if you go inside the store and you go up the stairs in the back, there's like a little apartment up above the store. So a lot of people that have stores here, like storefronts here, they live like up above their storefronts. So basically, when it's time for them to go to work in the morning, they just walk down the stairs and they work. A lot of times you'll even see them, they'll put like a mattress in the back of their store, and just when they don't have any customers, they just go to sleep. Okay, so I'm not sure about how safe some of this stuff is, so we need to be cautious of debris that might be falling from the roof. But in here it looks relatively safe. I thought maybe this was a basement, but I don't think it is. I think it's just 3 stairs leading down to, I don't know what this is. I have no idea what this is. It looks like this might have been some kind of a, oh yeah, it looks like this might have been some kind of a car repair shop, because we have this these advertisements for like motor oil or diesel engine oil. So yeah, it looks like, they had like maybe an auto repair shop here. And it's been abandoned. You can see lots of car parts here. There are a lot of abandoned structures like this in Shanghai, especially in the little area that I live in. I live in well, my wife refers to it as a village. And it's, oh wow, look at this. And this little village I live in is very, it's pretty rural compared to the majority of Shanghai. Oh, Shanghai is a relatively developed, relatively westernized part of China. There are much more rural areas than Shanghai, and certainly there are much more rural, underdeveloped areas than the one that I live in, Songjiang. on the outskirts of Shanghai. But I'd say this is as close to underdeveloped as you're going to get within the confines of Shanghai. And this, oh wow, this used to be, I guess this used to be a bathroom, right? I think this used to be a shower. Let's turn on my flashlight. I have a flashlight on my phone. There we go. Yeah, I guess this used to be a shower. It doesn't look like there's a toilet. There may have been a toilet here. I don't know. Okay. I'm not sure how long this whole area has been shut down, but certainly it's been shut down for the length of time that I've been here. And I've been living in Songjiang for about 3 years. Almost 3 years. Oh wow. Another just empty room here. A lot of broken glass. There's a lot of broken glass everywhere. Now the stuff that I showed you at the beginning of the video, the stuff that's visible from the road, these storefronts are right here along this this blue roof. And I think we're gonna go and look at those last, because you can actually see the inside of those from the road. And I don't wanna, if I'm gonna get caught, I'd rather get caught at the end of this little exploration rather than the beginning. So we're up here. Again, this might not be the safest place in the world to be. We gotta be on the lookout for things that might collapse. But just gotta be careful. I think it's definitely not a structure you would want to live in, but I think it's probably pretty safe to explore as long as we're careful. Oh man, look at this. What the hell is that? So this used to be a little kitchen, I guess. And I guess these were businesses up here. I kind of don't really want to walk too far into this room because the floors don't look very stable. And I don't want to fall through the floor. I actually have I have experience with falling through floors while exploring abandoned buildings back when I lived in Maryland. Oh wow. When I lived in Maryland, we used to explore me and my neighbors, we used to explore a lot of these abandoned structures. And there was an abandoned psychiatric hospital. I believe it was in Glendale, Maryland. It's called Rosewood Center, and it was just a big campus, basically, of abandoned buildings. Most that were associated with mental health patients, psychiatric patients, and it was a creepy place. And there was one time that I was walking along through there. Inside of, and you know, there were multiple stories in this building, and I was up pretty high, probably the 3rd or 4th floor, and the ground caved underneath me, and I actually fell through and ended up able to catch myself with my hands and hoist myself back up. But if I had fallen through all the way through, I probably would not be here talking to you right now. It was pretty bad. All these rooms look the same. I'm not sure what these were. I assume that there were probably just a variety of different businesses up above the auto repair place. And I mean, they may have been even, there may have been residential areas. Oh, this one smells really bad. Oh, that smells really bad. It smells like cat piss. This may have been some sort of a residential area. There's a couple of mattresses. There's a chest, drawers, or whatever they're called, like a place that you might keep clothes. But then there's also tires and car parts, and so who knows? And you know, when they leave these places, they tend to just leave them be. You very rarely see buildings being demolished. They just sort of leave them standing. Oh wow, man, this one is messy. This is a really messy one. Oh yeah, see the floor is very. You can feel the floor is is very soft. Gotta be really careful. There's some chairs in here and another like chest of drawers that's sort of overturned. So who knows? Who knows what was in here? It appears that a lot of the pieces of the ceiling have just sort of collapsed. You see all the metal pieces, the grid that was holding the ceiling up are all just. They all just came down. I'm not sure if they were pulled down or if they just came down naturally. And despite oh man, look at that. Do not want to fall through there. Just a random hole in the ground. Despite all of the fact that this place is abandoned and probably filled with poison, maybe like asbestos or mold. It's very calm and peaceful. It's a really peaceful place. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. And, the weather's nice. It's late July. I think there's only a couple of days left in July. It's pretty nice. You know, it's nice to be able to come to a place like this and just explore. You know, I really like ruins. I like the ruins of these buildings that used to be functional and they used to exist for a purpose, and they sort of just no longer exist for that purpose, but the remnants are still there, so you can still kind of see the artifacts, the things that were used that at one point were functional and are just kind of in disarray. And something is very peaceful about that. And it's exciting. It's exciting to explore new things. Okay, we're back on the ground. Now this building right here, I'm not sure about this one. I'm not sure about getting into that one. But I might be able to go through this fence and get in. I'm not sure. I gotta go through here and try to be really quiet, because I'm not sure what might be on the other side of this fence. Oh man. Oh, this fence is locked. Well, it looks like there's quite a bit of stuff in there. I'm gonna hold off going in there for now. Maybe I'll go in there another day, but I'm not certain as to what's inside of there. And I don't really feel like running into anybody right now, especially considering, there's a 99.9% chance that the person I run into is not going to be an English-speaking person, and we won't be able to communicate. So that makes this sort of even worse, because I've been accosted by the police before in the United States doing the same thing, just exploring abandoned places, and I've always been able to talk my way out of getting in trouble. Oh wow, look at this. Wow, that is really creepy. It's just a room full of fans. It looks like nobody's been in there in a decade. Oh wow, what is this? Look at this. I really want to go in there. I'm not sure how to get to the other residential buildings. Okay, do you see this? This is another, this is one of those things that you got to look out for. is just the ground caving in. And this is concrete. You know, so you just sort of automatically assume that concrete is stable, that it's not going to cave in. But you never know. Okay. See what's underneath the stairs. Always something creepy underneath the stairs. No. I mean, it's a little creepy. I wouldn't want to hang out there at midnight. Okay. So, I guess, you know, the area that's over there behind the fence, I'm going to hold off and maybe do a little bit of preliminary searching. Some preliminary investigation before I take the camera over there. You know, before I came into here, I've definitely like lurked a little bit around, and I knew that there very likely was not going to be anybody in here. Now look at this. This is, I guess this was like the office for the car repair place. Sometimes you can tell based on the stuff that they leave behind, like posters or products that they left behind. Sometimes you can tell around about the time that they closed, a time that the place was abandoned. But I'm not as good at judging the age of artwork in China because it's just different. And I know nothing about cars, so I can't really use this to gauge. There's no dates on anything. But it's been a while. Oh shit. Okay. That's the kind of stuff that gets you caught. I just broke some glass. I didn't do that on purpose. I really didn't. Okay. Let's see what's in here. Oh man. This is an interesting little room. There's like playing cards in here. And there's evidence that maybe somebody was sleeping in here at one point or another. Not any time recently, but... Oh wow, look at this. Okay. So let's see if we can go into the residential, or I'm sorry, the commercial buildings that I showed you at the beginning of the video. I really want to see those. Those are just all messed up. I'm not sure how to get in there. Well, here's a bathroom. Oh man, look at this. It's just, there's like 5 toilets in here. Oh man, look at that. These are like, and the funny thing is, look, you see this? The funny thing is, this is not even anywhere near the worst toilets I've ever seen in China. Look at this. This bag is filled with these. Filled. I think actually there may have been somebody in here that was... Oh look, there's worms. Look at that. There's worms in the toilet. You see that? Some kind of worms crawling around the toilet. There may have been somebody that was in here collecting cans like this to recycle. These may have at one point been laying all over the ground, and somebody came in here with a bag to collect them so they could sell them. There are people in China that just do this for a living, just all day go and collect like cans. Oh man, look at this. This is just another bathroom. Yeah. I'm not exaggerating when I say that, like, if I walked into a bathroom that was being used, like in a mall or something, and it looked like this, I wouldn't really be very surprised. The bathrooms in China are kind of gross. Okay, now I have a problem. I don't really know how to get into this building. I don't really know how to... I don't want to climb because they like to glue shards of glass up on the tops of fences to keep people from well, from doing what I'm doing right now. I kind of don't want to climb up there. Let's see what we have. I'm going to put the recorder down for a minute. Okay, there are some shards of glass up here. You see these? The shards of glass to prevent people from getting up on top of these roofs. Should I risk it, you guys? I think I'm going to. Okay. All right. I got in, crawled over that fence. So these are the residential, not residential, I keep saying that. These are the commercial buildings. This is definitely a bit more dangerous than what I was doing before, because I'm not sure about the stability of the stuff I'm stepping over. Yeah, there's some foam and some soft stuff. I guess the worst thing that could happen is I run into like a deranged person or any person. Oh man, look at that. It's a disgusting bathroom. But a deranged person would be much worse than a normal person. And who else would be here at a place like this at 6 o'clock in the morning other than a deranged person? Oh shit. Wow, nobody's been back here for a long time. Stuff just basically, like this wood, just collapses when you touch it, when you step on it. I don't weigh that much. Oh wow, look at this. Yeah, these used to be businesses. You know, a lot of them are probably businesses that sold like prepackaged food, drinks. You know, maybe they sold I mean, they were next to the car places. And there's actually a lot of auto repair places up and down the road. Up and down this road. Oh, there's some worms. Are those worms or snakes? Are those baby snakes? Oh, I hear somebody. We gotta be really quiet now, okay? I'm pretty sure I just saw a bunch of baby snakes, which kind of makes me nervous. I gotta go around here. Yeah, running into a snake. Oh man, look, and there's a hole in the ground. You see that? Look at that. That is a really serious hole in the ground. Okay. Gotta be really careful where we step. I hear somebody sweeping, but I think they're on the other side of the fence. Pretty sure. Yep, there's baby snakes. I guess as long as I don't run into an adult snake, right? Oh, a spider. Oh man, that's a spider. Alright, I'm gonna go back around. I don't like spiders. Okay. I'm a little weirded out by the baby snakes, to be honest with you. Oh, wow. Let's look in here real quick. Oh. It's just an empty, kind of an empty shack. Doesn't look that interesting. Okay. So here's one of the residential, or not residential, I keep saying that. Here's one of the commercial buildings. You can see outside. Oh, and it smells very strongly like human feces in here. Probably not the best. Oh wow, there's a toilet. Oh man, it really stinks bad in here. I'm trying to stay away from the window. And here's a stairwell. And I guess for the sake of adventure, we should go up the stairwell. See what's up at the top of the stairwell. Not much up here. And like I said, you know, sometimes the people who have these stores, they live like upstairs. So the store is downstairs, but look, this is like a little apartment. Look at this. There's like a little apartment. I'm afraid that this floor will give way, so I don't want to stay here for too long. But it's a very small apartment. It's very, very small. Here's a chest. You guys wonder what's in here? Oh, nothing. It's an empty chest. There's some kids stuff. There's some diapers up here. Some shoes. Some shelves. So, yeah, this is how a lot of people live in China. You know, the people who own these shops, they don't make a lot of money, and well, they don't necessarily live up there. But I've seen cases where people do, and it's convenient, I guess. You know, if you have a business, it's convenient to be able to just wake up and walk outside or walk downstairs. All right, we are going to get the hell away from this part. Here's another little area that seems like it's accessible through the window. So let's go in here and see what we have. This is the toilet. Oh wow, this one's kind of gross. Okay, you can clearly see the road from here, so I don't want to spend too much time in here lest somebody see me. But this used to be something to do with cars as well. Or no, it says plumbing, Songjiang plumbing. I guess they did some plumbing stuff in here. Okay. Here's some men's facial cleanser. It's just what we need after a trip like this. Some facial cleaner. Shit. Look at this thing. Okay. So there's one more place. Is through this window. May as well go. We've made it this far. Ah! Oh, oh, okay. Oh look, here's a Starbucks cup. Some tomato sauce. All kinds of stuff in here. Oh look, so you can see again, you can clearly see outside. There's a bus. There's a dude. Oh no, I gotta hide. For the most part, you know, to be honest, people in China tend to mind their own business. So if the guy sees me in here just walking around, he probably would just stare at me, but I don't think he'll really call the authorities or anything. People just don't really care. If it doesn't affect them, they just sort of mind their own business. And I have ethics involved with what I'm doing. You know, I just walk in, take some video. I try not to disturb too much stuff, and you know, leave it as is. Okay, I'm gonna put the recorder down so I can climb over this fence. So give me a second. Oh, man. All right, well, today is a day that I have to work all day. I work from 8 to 5. And so I gotta head back home. I'm gonna make my wife some food, wake the baby up, and get ready to go to work. I just wanted to, this was actually my first real experience with urban exploration in China, and I wanted to take you, my viewers and my subscribers, along for the ride. I really enjoyed it. It's a pretty cool place. It's very quiet, and other than the baby snakes, it doesn't seem like it's too dangerous. Now this whole part over here is another story. I'm gonna do a little bit of preliminary investigation, and if I happen to decide that it's a safe place to go, relatively safe, we can do a part 2 of this tour at a later date. Right now I am covered in sweat. One of the reasons I did this so early in the morning was because, like, past 7 o'clock, it's just scorching hot at this time in Shanghai. So I'm gonna exit the way I came and just hope that nobody's out there. I'm not sure what this is. This is new, I think. They've been doing some, I don't know. There's always these kinds of things, you know, like construction equipment. So they must be doing some kind of construction. I don't know if they're trying to rehab this. It's gonna be quite the task, I think. I think in the States they would just demolish it. They would just chop it all down, break it apart. It'd be a big lot. But I'm glad they haven't done that. It was a lot of fun. We're gonna exit the premises now. And look, at the top of this There's a new billboard, a relatively new billboard. Wonderful International English. So someone owns this property because they're whoring out ad space. Okay, well, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. If you did like it, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. Definitely check out some of my other videos. Give this video a big thumbs up. Maybe leave a comment down below. And if you are familiar with Shanghai and you know of some other places that would be kind of cool for me to go and explore, I'm definitely open to suggestions. So let me know about it. Thank you for watching Triad Travelogues. I'm Richard. We'll see you next time.